guys doing NoFap Day? You guys doing NoFap Day? One of 90 because out there busting them nuts. Cause I know in about 13 hours I've been busting them nuts. Yeah, guys, definitely feels like it's been like a 2 months since the last video, but it's only been 2 weeks. But unfortunately, like literally this whole week, since my first final exam, like on Monday, like starting Tuesday morning, like Tuesday night or whatever, I just been relapsing like crazy, like literally, morning or night, then morning, Tuesday, relapse night, wake up Tuesday morning, relapse, go to sleep Tuesday, wake up morning, relapse, at night Wednesday, relapse, wake up, in the morning Thursday, relapse, and been like 5 straight days in a row. I can't really remember, but I definitely know for the past 3 days it's just been like consistent. Probably past 5 days, man. I can't really remember, but just been like relapsing at night and then in the morning, and I was definitely in the rut that day. I think that 24 day streak, relapsing off that streak. I've been affected by that relapse since for like a month, 2 months now. And that's what I notice about me. Like when I go on a long streak and I relapse, that's why I always say, that first nut you bust, yeah, you feel drained, you feel all that afterwards. But once you bust that, you got if you go on like for example, you go on 30 days and you relapse one time, yeah, you relapse and it's bad. But if you can get back on the train and you can hold yourself to one, maybe you bust two, 1 and 2 is like kind of just like, you took a couple of hard blows. But when you bust that third nut, and I've said it before, you bust that third and that fourth nut, you done open up the gates of hell, and now you got all these chase. It's crazy. Now you got all these chase effects. The chase effects get stronger, and you can literally find yourself going like 2 or 3 months before you even get to like day 14. It seems like it's gonna take another year just to get to 30 days. Because if you relapse after a long streak, you gotta be very careful because binging can be right around the corner, and trust me, it's not fun to be in a rut and to feel like you just relapsing left and right. I definitely feel like I'm definitely in a zombie-like state, definitely now, because haven't been feeling much anxiety, things of that nature. And it's the classic PMO. Not when I mentioned I've been relapsing like the past 5 days, like literally going to bed late, just habits completely fell off. I can't remember the last time I meditated. Can't remember the last time I jogged in the morning. Can't remember the last time let me see. I don't know. Well, essentially, just my habits has just been going down the hill drain, and the PMO habits have became stronger. Even with my graduation this Friday, if I pass this hard exam on Tuesday, I don't feel anxiety about it. I don't feel anxiety about it, even though even though I don't have a passion, purpose, anything I'm passionate about in the future. My major IT, but I don't have a job lined up. It's just essentially the real world or whatever is coming, but I don't feel much anxiety, about the graduation because it's PMO numbing. And that's the thing about when you relapse a lot of times, especially every night, and then you wake up in the morning time and do it 2 times. If you put yourself in that state, your emotions, you kind of hide yourself from your emotions until like that event happens. Then you kind of like feel that anxiety. It kind of hits you in regardless. But even then, it's not as much as if you're on like day 7, for example. Yeah, some people like, yeah, well, day 7 you try to get the energy and the confidence back or whatever. But at the same time, your emotions and all that stuff follows you as well. And so whenever you binging on PMO, all that stuff's kind of like put in the back burner, and you don't really get for that anxiety. That's the issue about PMO. It kind of like nurses a lot of your, kind of nurses and kind of hides cover up the bullshit that you're trying to hide, and you get comfortable with that, and so you just continue doing it, and once you get to like day 7, day 14, you start to feel very uncomfortable. Urges, you start to everything around you just seems stressful, and it's because it's your problems coming up, and it's time for you to face the problems. But if you continue to run back to PMO, um, you're never gonna solve them because PMO is just gonna baby you and pamper you, and to the point to where you like, man, I don't feel like doing that. Um, and then obviously like video games, junk food, which I've been binging on that as well too. It's been definitely a rough past couple of weeks. Um, Doing things of that nature puts you in even further, state of I don't know, state of the zombie state. Um, uh, like I said before, man, like it's definitely different. You on day 14 and day zero. It's like by the time you get to day 14, you probably done cultivated a couple new habits. You feeling good. You feeling kind of, you feel like improving yourself. But when you're on that day zero, man, something like I don't know, applying for jobs, sprucing up your resume. You ain't got time for that, man. You ain't got time. You ain't got time for that when you got Madden next to you, or whatever game you play, and then it just you put those important things in the back burner for the pleasures, and then you kind of realize like, damn, you kind of get older and you realize like, yo, I'm literally wasting my life away with this addiction. Not that it's the only issue. Not that it's the only issue, but yeah, I know PMO isn't the only issue in my life, but I do know it's a big part. And if I kick the habit for good, I know it. I know I have a lot of potential. I see it to myself, but potential don't mean nothing if you don't. Nothing. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for you. You're not just gonna be walking down the street and some employer or whatever is just gonna come out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, we need you for our company," and then you just get hired. You just was binging that whole morning, but but then you just leave your house, and then some employee or whatever situation in your life happens good, and it happens automatically while you're doing it in work, and you just live happily ever. It's not that easy. You have to put in the work, and literally nobody's gonna feel sorry for you. If you don't put the work in, you're not getting rewarded back with nothing. Like I said, for PMO addiction is like probably one of the lowest vibration you can be on, probably the lowest vibration, along with all the other addictions, because when you focus on your lower self, it's your loins, you just focus on sex, girls, porn, all that stuff, junk food, video game. That is like the lowest because um, I mean that literally makes it the majority of your day. PMO, video games, um, other bullshit. And then when it's time to do things serious like studying or doing whatever, reading or learning a new skill, I ain't got time for that, man. Like literally, like my biggest issue. It's been my biggest issue since like high school for the longest. Like it's like I want to say I can't, but like for like the past years, like 5 6 years, like the thought of me sitting down and studying for like even 30 minutes is just like mind blowing, because it's like when I study, I gotta have like YouTube in the background playing. I gotta watch a video while I do this, and I usually end up getting no work done, and things end up getting done at the last minute, and that's what. And yes, and again, I can't blame PMO for everything, but I know PMO and definitely has like a big, like it's definitely, I know PMO definitely has like playing a big role, in that aspect of just not feeling like doing anything, because common sense, if you just load your brain in with quick pleasures, PMO. How long? Literally this morning, woke up this morning, iPad right there. It takes 5 seconds to put a porn up. And you next thing you know, you jacking off for like a minute. Since the alarm just went off, and next thing you know, 2 minutes later, you got all your tabs open. Technology, right? Fast food. Who trying to cook? We got McDonald's like 5 minutes down the street. Working out. Who got time for working out? It's cold. It's cold outside. It literally snowed yesterday night. Who got time? Who got time to work out when it's cold like this in the morning? I got time. I want to sleep all morning. Your brain, we download these quick pleasures into our minds, and then we so focused on quick pleasures that things like, I don't know, studying a new skill, working on our resumes, working on our bodies, I don't know. God forbid, God forbid you study or read a book for 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes without YouTube or Netflix in the pen in the background. It's like, you gotta have some form of entertainment. It's like, for me personally, I gotta have some form of entertainment at all times. From the moment I wake up, YouTube, Netflix, whatever, from the time I go to sleep, same thing. It's like, at what point are we going to, be able to, at what point can we sit still with ourselves and just study and read and just sit in silence, just listen to the sound of these fish tank filters going off and the water flowing. But no, we gotta have some form of entertainment in the background playing, and all that stuff kind of just primes our brain to want quick pleasures. And so when it comes to studying, man, I got time. The test is in 2 weeks. That means we got 2 weeks to study. That means your brain, that PMO part of your brain saying what it says to you. That means we got that means we got 13 days to bullshit and play video games and eat junk food and BS around, and then on the last day, then we can study. That's the kind of mindset that we develop when we download into our minds, and it's definitely horrible. But yeah, man, I'm definitely back on the grind. I'm not gonna, y'all know I'm not gonna make no promise. Yeah, this is gonna be the last. I'm not saying that it is what it is, because, like I said before, I know what it feels like to be at the bottom. Be at the bottom and be like rock hard in the addiction. But what I don't know is what it feels like to, I don't know, be at day 50, or be able to go a whole week with doing my positive habits every day and just feeling generally good and working on my, spiritual, mental, physical health and all that stuff. Because, like I said, being really bad the past 2 weeks. And like I said, man, it's so many things I can talk about. But I got 89 more videos to talk about it, and I ain't trying to put everything in one video. But this is definitely one of those moments or just time period in my life that I know that once I get past this addiction, man, I'm gonna have so much advice to give about PMO and other things in life, because just because of what I went through and everything and thing like that. But yeah, guys, we on day one. You guys can rest assured that I'm not waking up in the morning time and busting another nut. That's literally the worst thing. By the way, another thing, I've been waking up in the morning time in the past, whatever, like 5 days, whatever. Literally getting up at like 12 p.m. and literally, I don't know, the alarm goes off at 11. I was just a month and a half ago waking up at like 10:45, 11. Next thing you know, I'm gonna get up at 12, 12:30, getting not showering until like 1 p.m., eating at 1:30, breakfast at 1:30. I'm like, I haven't done that in years. I haven't done that in like years. It's the habit, the cycle of PMO definitely will destroy you. It definitely will destroy you. But hopefully you guys watch all of this video. I know most of y'all just watched the first 2 minutes and clicked off, but anyway, I'll see you guys soon. And as always, we don't relapse. We back.